Good afternoon or evening. It's pretty much, it's almost 5:30, so I guess it's evening. Better put on a light. I want to, oh, I don't actually like that light. I want to make whatever it is we're making this weekend, and I thought I would come and do it here. So it tells me what our prompts are. I don't really care. I'm just going to draw something, and that's going to make me feel much better. I just have to get my wording off of Facebook. Just an autumn soul waiting through the seasons to get back to where I belong. I really like that. Pumpkins. You know why? Because we didn't turn the air conditioning on today, and it was 89 degrees when I just walked upstairs, and my husband does not care. I live in the basement where it is lovely. Lovely. So let's bring the camera down a little. Hang on, we're going to tilt it if I can. Terry says, it worked. Now let's see if the chat works. I'm going to give you a heart. How can I do that? You later? I don't know. Hi, Terry. Hi, Deborah. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go for it. Just trying to learn YouTube here a bit. To say, and I want to draw some pumpkins because it's been over a year for me, and I am missing the fall. Since I drew a pumpkin, and I love to draw pumpkins, and I don't even know what our prompts are because I can't find. Oh, here's my, is that my card? Here it is. Here's our prompts. Our prompts are repeat. So I guess we're calling this a repeat, but I'm not drawing flip-flops because I am not a fan of what's happening outside today. I am a fan of pumpkins. I repeat, is pumpkins in a line. I'm going to do some straight lines in here because these are going to be some summertime pumpkins. Our pumpkins were coming up, but they are not anymore. I don't know what happened, but they left us. They decided they did not want to come up. Leaf, kind of. Oh, I'm not in the picture. I'm not in the picture. Put the leaf here before I finish the pumpkin itself. Additional pumpkin. And I need 6 of them. Gone crazy. And a curl. Parts. I don't know what you call those, but I do love them. To turn the air conditioning on. It's too hot to be upstairs. I don't know how my husband can stand it, really. I told him he was going to die. He didn't seem to care. this. Side of an index card, by the way, today. I don't want any pumpkins with faces, so we'll do one with waves going this way. Or stripes like he's in jail. A jailed pumpkin. 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more here. And this one needs to have, maybe we'll do stripes again. And yes, no echo. So I called the Apple guy, you know, when you can call Apple. Here's the big problem. You can't call Facebook to ask a question. So I still think the problem is on Facebook's end, and one of these days it'll just be fixed, but I'll be gone. You can't call YouTube. You can't call my internet company, which is Starlink. You just can't call these places and talk to anybody. But I was able to call Apple and talk to them about my phone. And the problem with the class that I had yesterday, which is the wet paint class, the problem with that, they think, is that my battery power dropped below 80, and I didn't know that was a thing. So if you have a cell phone, maybe it's just an iPhone, I don't know. But if you have an iPhone and it drops below 80, you want to make sure that you get it taken care of and have a new battery put in, which I'm doing tomorrow. I think tomorrow. If not, it's Tuesday. But I'm doing it. Whoa, look at that straight line. Almost straight. It dipped a little there. But you can go to Best Buy and have a battery put in. And if your battery dips below 80%, you get audio issues. So we'll see if that's what the problem is on Facebook. It could be. The guy didn't know because, you know, they don't know about Facebook. But I told the guy, and he laughed, luckily. I said, if it doesn't get fixed, I'm driving to Facebook. And he thought that was so funny. I said, I'm going to park myself outside, and I am going to not leave until somebody fixes the problem. What do you think would happen if I did that? I'm going to guess nothing good will come from that. Okay, I am just an autumn soul. Let's draw some lines in here. Lines. And maybe a moon. That's where the moon will go. Just going to do some basic printing and basic cursive and basic typewriter. I got invited to be a part of this giant thing next year. It's called the Wildflower Society. It has nothing to do with flowers. It is a women's empowerment conference. If you've never been to Laguna Beach and you're coming or you want to come, I'll tell you more about it when I know more. But it is lectures and classes for the creative soul, classes for the mind, classes for the body. AUTUMN. Autumn Soul. And I'm really excited. And the best part of it is it's kind of a soul-searching thing or a spiritual thing. So I don't really have to teach a class where you learn anything. We just get to have fun. I'm so excited. I already know what I'm doing. Just wading through. Make an extra line. I will start sharing links soon. I need to share links on this page too. Michelle was having the echo problem when I was watching her also. I believe it's Facebook. Yeah. And what good is that going to do us? They're never going to change it. Spelled it wrong. Oh, I'll fix that somehow. Seasons. Go right into our moon. How I fix stuff here on YouTube. Seasons. Thing yesterday on YouTube, which was exciting for me. Oh, I could sing Get Back. Downstairs where it's cool, and my husband is watching war movies, and he knows I do not like war movies, so he's hanging out upstairs, and I do not turn on the air conditioning for anything because it costs too much and I am just a cheapskate. But I did turn it on for about an hour for him because I thought he was going to die, and he won't come down here. You do. To make all of this bigger to fix this little part, and we may need some whiteout. I may need whiteout, I think. Word bigger, then I got to make a couple of words bigger. Otherwise it looks silly that the word through is bigger because it really doesn't have any importance to a little bit bigger. Watches war movies down here, but no. Vern brought us blueberry scones, so we have decided to go the easy route for dinner. I don't know what time it is where you are, but we haven't had dinner yet. We're going with eggs and toast and scones. Hi, Melinda from Oregon. Welcome, ladies. It's so nice that you guys are coming over here. And on a hot freaking Sunday, I mean, it's hot in California. I don't know about anywhere else. But we have a basement. So those of you that have a basement, you know that it's a lucky thing. What size pen was I using right there? I think it was a 3. Because that's a 5. I was not using a 5. 3 a 5, and now I'm on to a 1. And these are brand new. I treated myself to a package of brand new microns during the Amazon sale thing. And threw the others out. Well, not really. I put them into a class pack of pens. Terry says, sometimes it's just too hot to cook and eat. It's never too hot for me to eat. But I have to have something in my stomach before I eat my ice cream. I made pineapple popsicles the other day, and I got to figure out how to make Dole Whip, because that's what I really want. All right, let's bring some of these moon waves through the lettering. This is what you would call it. So we're just going to have some coming off of it like it was a sunshine, but it's not. It's a moonshine. Moonshine? No, it's moon waves. Moon rays. I don't know what it is. Matters. Yeah, I bought some ice cream last night at the gas station. You know, it's too hot to go to the market, so I went to the gas station. And I bought some Americone Dream, not Haagen-Dazs, Ben and Jerry's, Americone Dream, and Tonight Dough. The Jimmy Fallon one, and one is the Stephen Colbert one. One has peanut butter, and the other one does not. And I am not a peanut butter person, and my husband is a peanut butter person, so I figured I'd be nice and get him some peanut butter ice cream. Yuck. Peanut butter does not belong in cookies or ice cream, if you ask my opinion. Okay, so I think we did a good repeat pattern here. We repeated this. We repeated the dots. I'm going to get a Posca marker and see if I can dot this out for the rescue. Of like I wrote through, right? As it's an index card, it is kind of bleeding. But after all, we'll see. Put watercolor to it. Terry says, now a pineapple popsicle sounds awesome. The other day we were talking about banana popsicles. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use colored pencil. You know why? Because I haven't for a while. So we're starting with the first pumpkin, and of course they're going in a rainbow order. Yeah, I love those double popsicles, you know, that you can tear apart and give one to a friend. And growing up, my favorite were the banana. But I made pineapple popsicles out of just pineapple juice in my grandson's cute little popsicle maker. And they're like a bite and a half for me. For him, it's a lot of popsicle. But I could eat this 6-pack of them and be really happy. But again, I have to have some real food in my stomach to get ready for that. Shaking on this table. Maybe not. Terry says, no, Melody said, my daughter loves both of those. The strawberry cheesecake and Ben & Jerry's is my favorite. You know what's another good popsicle? Root beer. You know what else is good? Root beer float. Now I want a root beer float. Do you know that book, If You Give a Mouse a Muffin, He'll Probably Want Some Milk? If you give a mouse some milk, he'll probably want, I don't know. I can't remember how the book goes. But squirrel, I got lost. I don't know. I may have to go buy stuff to make root beer floats, though. That's all I can say. Yeah, I have to eat real food because my doctor has me on a steroid for a foot issue that I'm having, which could be carpal tunnel, but they're trying to take the pain away from me because I'm a baby. So I have to have real food to be able to take this medicine. We'll do the greens last. There's something in root beer gives her a migraine. No, that's not good. I got a headache earlier, but it's because of my phone issues. Here's an interesting thing. I was able to get through to Apple, you know, and it said they were going to call me back at 4:30. So I went upstairs and made a snack, popcorn, and came back downstairs to my telephone, and it showed a missed call. It was 3:30. Turns out it was 3:30 their time that they were calling me at, not 4:30, because or something. I don't know. Just ridiculous. I haven't colored with colored pencils in a long time. I use them for accents, but coloring I haven't done, and they are fun to work with. Those are cool yellows. Wasn't sure I'd be able to find 3 different yellows, but I did. Anybody doing anything fun tonight besides watching me draw pumpkins in July? Tomorrow I gotta wake up and start on all of my stuff for the retreat that I have coming up. I hope I can plan a retreat next year, because next year the event that I just got invited to do is in July at the same time that I did my retreat this year. So I hope to be able to pick a different date from them so we can do it again, because I'm excited to have a retreat here near where I live. I got to tell you how much stuff I have for that. These ladies are going to be overwhelmed, because I just keep saying, oh, well, I don't have to fly with it, so why don't I make something else? And then I do, and I make something else. And then I decorate something else. It's just getting so full. It's really exciting. Overwhelm the ladies, though, but, you know, what can you do? Working in her journal Playday signature. That's the class I'm most worried about if I can't do Facebook, but I will figure it out. I'm not going to worry about it until August 1st retreat, and maybe everything will go back to normal with Facebook by then. I don't know. I doubt it. But I had this problem once before with Facebook, and everything went back to normal. Have to wait and see. Melody says, I'm going to be moving in 2 weeks, so I'm cleaning things out and throwing it away. Isn't that the best feeling? The best, right? You away, you can't keep it. I didn't give this guy a leaf. Oh well. Oh well. I don't even like to let it sit in the house. Once I clean it out, I put it right in my car to go to the Goodwill, or I throw it away. Are you moving close to where you live, or are you moving far away? Because they say moving close is almost worse than moving far away. To allow yourself the freedom to get rid of stuff, because it feels great. I clean my craft room, which I'm not quite done with yet, and I'm taking a bunch of it to the local craft recycle place. I don't know what you call that. They're called a Recreate where we live, but they have them all over the place. So if you're in your craft room and you got stuff, take it there, because I shop there as well as I buy there. They do a really good job. I was able to buy 4 punches that I've been looking for the longest time, and they had them at the recycle craft store, for like $2 or $3 a piece. I have been looking everywhere for them. They definitely need some sharpening, but at least I got them. We are buying the house next door to my mother-in-law. Good for you, Melly. It's 30 minutes away from her now. Oh, that's awesome. I'm proud of you. We're going to use these cheapy watercolors. Where can I put them? Where they don't take up a lot of space. And they're taking up the whole camera. So they'll go over here. That part. That's a brush. I'm just going from one color to the next. So they're all kind of similar. This one's going to be really deep. And make it even deeper. Be happy that you're moving in next to her. I'm sure that's going to be a big help. Moving. Of course, I have not washed off my brush. Wash it now. Or not wash it, but wipe it on my lovely rag that is so old. And card. Right, moon ray. I don't know if I am or not. Otherwise, right? Card for practice. Got mixed up. Where to go? We're not going to take my colored pencils out anymore. I'm just going to color that leaf in. There. Go blue. Heart. I think I'm just about done here. I need a blue or something for my border. Maybe a dark blue. What I'm doing next year is called the Wildflower Society Conference, I think. And there will be speakers, there will be yoga instructors, Reiki healers, I mean, it's pretty out of my realm, but then they're having creative, I don't know what they're calling it, the creative mind or something. They're having a bunch of creative classes. And all these people who I was been wanting to collaborate with and start doing stuff with them are all going to be there. So I'm super excited that I was invited. Well, I was partially invited and I partially invited myself. I'll just put it that way. But I'm excited to be there. My mind, because I got to do my retreat for here right now. And I think when I do a retreat next year, it'll be in a different month. It'll be like May or something. All right, we're just about done. I'm just going to add some. We're going straight, you know, because why not? It's the moon. I didn't want to do polka dots. I know you can't see this yet, but I'll hold it up. It's a Stardust glitter pen. Whoa, look at that. Stardust, I think it's Stardust Dream Pen. I'm going to go in the centers of all the letters. Centers. Went over my black, and the black didn't like it too much. It kind of got faded, so it needed some cheer. And so you can see how pretty this is. More. So sometimes I go, instead of the middle of a letter, I'll go at the bottom of a M or a N, the top U, the top of this U, this M here, just to brighten it. This U definitely will have some glitter. This N, this N and G. Then I think what we'll do is follow these vines with a little bit of glitter pen. This pen does not like to go over colored pencil real well, so it will skip in here, but you'll see it. It'll show up kind of, sort of. Glittery card. Not too much glitter on the pumpkins. Really nicely with the glitter. What I'll do with this is I'll go and I'll scribble it off, put it on here, because you just want to take the watercolor off of the pen, because if the watercolor gets in the barrel of the pen, sometimes your pen will stop working. So this card is going to go right in here, but I got to put some paper down or something, because this one I painted the background so that you don't see all the, but some of them, let's see. This one has paper behind it, this one has paper behind it, so I can do either or. This one had paper and paint. This one just had doodling and some paper, dictionary paper. That one I just drew on. That one was fun. Those are security envelopes. If you're not using security envelopes, I don't know why you're not. All right, so there's the card we did today. And I'm going to cross it off my list for repeat. I did not do flip-flops. That's a 0. And then tonight I have to do millefleur or hydrangeas, or both. I don't know. But I love this quote when somebody shared it with me. I think it was Linda Galling who shared it with me. And again, it says, I am just an autumn soul waiting through the seasons to get back to where I belong. I mean, yes, please. So I'll be here at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning to do another video if you want to come watch. If not, guess what? They're always here in the live section. L-I-V-E section, I believe. I think that's right. So have a great day, you guys, or have a great evening or whatever it is you're doing, and stay cool. All right. Love you. Bye.